Hi everyone, I'm just going to share with you a few cards that I made yesterday. I wanted something to do that was quick and easy. I wasn't having the best of days yesterday, and the project that I'm working on at the moment is I'm using the Graphic 45 papers on, so I didn't really want to get stuck into that, and because my head wasn't in the right place I didn't want to ruin my papers, because no doubt, you know, when you're distracted that's when you start making mistakes. So didn't really want to do that, so I thought, right, I'll make some cards, nice quick and easy cards. And I had a look on Pinterest and all the cards were inspired by someone on Pinterest, and they're not heavily embellished. I mean, most cards took me 10-15 minutes to do. So I started off with this card, and it's, you know, they're all, like I said, they're all inspired by other cards, mainly kind of the Stampin' Up ones, and you know, where they're, you know, quick and easy. I didn't use any Stampin' Up products. Nope, I didn't, because I don't have many anyway. But this was all, the paper pad I used here was My Mind's Eye Everyday Flair. So I used that kind of red and white gingham there, and just plain white cardstock, and I backed it onto some craft card, punched out 2 circles, smaller scallop circles, and this back paper here is from the Prima, can't remember what it's called, oh, let me get it, there we go, it's this one here, the Alla Prima. So I used a little piece of that to do the outer circle. I've added a little bit of lace, gone around it with my black gel pen to give a stitching look. Stamped Have a Great Day, little tiny red bling there, 2 on the butterfly, and it's a 10th fold card. So that was card number 1. Then I done this one, and again it's a 10th fold card. Stamped 3 butterflies, put some flat back pearls on them, again used the same stamp, Have a Great Day, 3 tiny little strips of the Prima paper again, which is the Everyday Flair, onto some craft card, and that was that done. Oh, and a little bit of baker's twine, if you can see. Easy peasy card. Then I done this one, and the card that I looked at was actually a sympathy card, but I liked the embossing, and they'd actually stamped down the side, and I've obviously used some some paper, and that was from the Alla Prima, and I punched out the butterflies. I didn't punch them out, I die cut them with these little, whoops, these little butterfly dies that I have, and it was this size. There's 3 in a set, and I think they're like Joy Craft or something. I don't have the packaging anymore, but that's the dies. So, and I just used this kind of dark teal cardstock to back on this piece, which I embossed using the budding vine. Don't know if you can see that. The light in here is rubbish. And again, I used the same stamp saying Have a Great Day. So again, another quick and easy card. And I made my last one, and Louise, that's Loopy Lou 501, if you're watching, turn away, because there's an owl on this one and she doesn't like owls. So I stamped the owl and I fussy cut it out, and I coloured it in using some Pro markers, well, just one Pro marker, which was the blush. And I didn't colour all of it in, I just coloured a little bit. So I popped that up on some dimensionals, and I punched this circle out. I actually drew around, because I didn't have one to kind of fit in between my scallop and this one, so I drew around this and then cut it out, and I just inked it up using some distressing inks, which were the, let me see, Walnut Stain, and I used one of the blue ones. I'm just checking, what wasn't that one? It was the Broken China, which is the lighter blue out of the 2 that I have. The ribbon here I got in my Secret Sister swap from Claire, so thank you Claire, I've started using it, and she had done this amazing little, if you haven't already seen that. She'd made me this and she'd stacked it 3 reels of ribbon on there, and I've got my lovely little gorgeous girl on there. So I used a little bit of the blue because I'd used some blue cardstock to make the card, and I embossed that with love hearts, and then it says your tweet. So that was that card. So that was my 4 cards that I made. I quite enjoyed doing them, and now I've got 4 cards if I need to send them out. In actual fact, I've probably got about 300 cards because I make cards and then never use them. They get put in a box. It's at the back of my craft area, and I always end up buying cards, which is really silly when you can put together a card so quick and easy like this and get it posted without having to go into the town and buy a card. So, hope you like my cards. Please leave a comment, and thanks for watching. Bye.